I'm Tyler Butler, I'm age 18.
I'm Alex Bright and I'm 17.
I'm Ellie Bones and I'm 17.
I'm Ellis Creature and I'm 17.
I'm Jacob Hewitt and I'm 17.
I'm a dancer, guys.
I play football.
I draw.
Yeah, I play football.
I don't do all that much.
Mine's weird. I'm into everything.
I'm like pop, I think, because I don't really, but I'll listen to anything that someone plays like in the common room.
I'm like Ellie, I listen to anything.
Justin Bieber boy.
I listen to like house and electronic and that's about it.
Yeah, mine's pretty varied, sort of listen to a bit of everything as well.
Mine's more rock, but like not the screamo side of it.
The 1975.
Beyonce and Arctic Monkeys. She's like a big independent woman, isn't she?
Nicky Romero. That is just a dance, like musician. Yeah. That it.
I like Kanye West.
Oh, yeah.
ASAP Mob.
ASAP Mob, yeah.
But it tells the story of the song really in a way.
And then it promote the artist as well. So
Yeah.
I think that you need a music video to a song and you want to see what they come up with.
Sometimes it has no relevance at all,
Okay.
but they're still good.
Well, sometimes it doesn't match your expectation, does it? So you have a big expectation of a song, like you think they're going to do one thing and then they change it. So then sometimes it's a letdown and sometimes it exceeds expectations.
Yeah, I'd say it changes it. I mean, the entire meaning of a song could change if the video is different to what you thought it would be.
And the song can be really good, but the video can just be embarrassing.
Yeah, and then it just ruins the song and you can't listen to it again.
Yeah, but if the video is a bit weird, it sort of like keeps you entertained, like thinking, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah, maybe.
Like that chandelier when that girl's like running around,
Oh yeah.
flipping off walls. First of all, you look at the costume, and I mean that's
Doesn't make sense,
that's
does it?
creepy. And that doesn't make sense.
She looks
It's like a child running around in a wig. But,
weak.
no, the dance movement, it like really, like sort of captures your attention and draws you into that.
I think she kind of embarrassed herself a little bit because like she just tried to change her image and she did it in the wrong way, I think, by just trying to be who she's not.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
trying too hard to be something that she's not.
Yeah.
That kind of dishonest.
But in another way, that's sort of her doing that has made her one of the most well-known celebrities in the whole world.
Yeah,
So-
at the moment, could change if someone else does something like that. Hannah Montana fans are now twerking, like, it's not good.
Nah, I think she's really hot.
Okay.
Doesn't mean she's a good singer though.
Yeah, she is.
So narrative is like just a story. Performance is like when they just sort of sing at you and like look at the camera, and then hybrid is obviously both. So I'd say both because I think it's boring trying to pick between the two. But then I think that if you're doing a more band one, then they tend to not show themselves in it. Whereas a more poppy artist, they're kind of like trying to sell themselves as well as their song. So then they appear more in it. So, but I prefer to see one with both in.
I think having both elements of it probably, I don't know, it makes the video more entertaining.
I go with both, but I'd say more 60-40, 60 being narrative and 40 being performance.
Yeah, actually that makes, yeah.
Yeah, because if it's just narrative, then it could just be anything. Like it doesn't have any real relevance to the song, but
No, it
it's just,
depends what song it is. If it's a slow song, it's probably better if you go narrative.
But sometimes there's like narrative, but while they're doing that, they're still singing the song.
Yeah, yeah, or they're part of the narrative. I think that's better when the like artist is like part of the narrative.
It's their song.
Yeah.
Anaconda.
So what about that?
It's just like stayed in my mind. I love that. Good video.
Was it because of the women and the fact that they were sexualised?
No, the lyrics were interesting. The lyrics meant a lot to me.
I'd say mine is. Have you heard of Ella Ayres' song "Come Back"? Where she completely like the whole song is about someone she's getting cheated on and she completely trashes the house, and I just think it's hilarious and I love that song.
Bobby Schmurder's new song. It's a very good song, but the video is a little bit embarrassing because it's just everyone walking the streets like thugs.
What's the song about?
Fuck life.
Nothing.
Can you sing the song?
Inappropriate to sing the song. Can we?
Anyone else?
Mine's probably Christina Aguilera, like one of the, I can't even think of the name of it, but how they got that theme of like when she said it in like sort of 1920s is quite interesting.
Mm.
Oh, Ain't No Other Man.
That one, yeah.
I'm not sure there's a particular video that I think of that stands out, but there are obviously ones that I find interesting or strange. Or
Do you think you're mainly drawn to ones with a narrative base, where there's kind of like a story being told?
yeah, I think definitely narrative. Performance ones are just there's nothing to them, is there? Just watching the band or the artist whoever sing.
Mm.
But a hybrid or a narrative ones at least got the meaning to it.
Yeah.
It's not necessary, but I think it's quite good if you have a minute, because it's sort of like.
Otherwise, whose song do you know it is?
Yeah.
That didn't make sense. But do you know, like you just
Well, they're the artists. That's their.
like so. Then the artist, like, if they're in the music video, then they can promote themselves and then promote the video.
Especially if they're like quite a small band or artist.
Yeah, or like not
you'll
known.
You'll recognise them in the future.
So you prefer to kind of when you're watching a music video, you prefer to see them in it so you can maybe relate to them at all, or?
Yeah, maybe watch the rest of their things.
Yeah.
You like link to them more and like you get more of a feel of what they're like if you see them like running around in the music video.
I think it makes it more personal as well, because that's the artist sort of talking to you.
Yeah, you build a rapport.
What's a rapport?
What?
A rapport is like
Name
a
the
close
rapport.
relationship.
A paw like.
No,
face.
rapport. It's a word.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. That was a great job.
Bye.